Dumbass effing white people marking up the internet with their opinions like dogs pissing on fire hydrants. Are white people genetically predisposed to burn faster in the sun, thus logically being only fit to live underground like groveling goblins? Oh man, it's kind of sick how much joy I get out of being cruel to old white men. White people have stopped breeding. You'll all go extinct soon. This was my plan all along. Hashtag cancel white people. Oh no, she didn't. Oh wait, yeah, she did. So in this video, we're going to expose the hypocrisy that runs rampant in the mainstream media when it comes to those who have so-called white privilege, or those who are so-called right-wing racists. The New York Times' newest editorial board member, Sarah Jeong, has apparently had some choice words targeting the white race on her Twitter account. She even posted graphs explaining that the more white you are, the more awful you are. And according to her, the science is indisputable, the more white you are, the more you have weird dog smell when it rains. Dog smell when it rains? Now just replace the word white with any other race and see how that turns out. You would think the New York Times would maybe want to think twice about hiring her, considering what has been revealed here. But sadly, no, the New York Times stands by their new tech writer Sarah Jeong after racist tweets surface. The New York Times is standing by its hiring of tech writer Sarah Jeong despite several derogatory tweets of hers aimed at white people having been recently unearthed on her Twitter account. We hired Sarah Jeong because of her exceptional work she has done. Her journalism and the fact that she is a young Asian woman have made her a subject of frequent online harassment. For a period of time, she responded to that harassment by imitating the rhetoric of her harassers, the Times said in a statement. She regrets it, and the Times does not condone it. So, according to the New York Times, she was just giving white people a taste of their own medicine by imitating the rhetoric of her harassers. But when you take a step back and look at all the things she has been saying, this is clearly someone who is not just trolling here. She clearly believes there is truth to the things that she is saying, and the New York Times has no problem hiring someone who speaks like this, whether it was trolling or not. But at this stage in the game, these types of scenarios should no longer come as a surprise for us here, when you consider the fact that this leftist ideology infiltrated the education system a long time ago, and now their ideas are beginning to permeate their ways throughout society. In my video titled White Privilege Debunked, Ryerson University Conference Exposed, I showed how this racist movement against white people started in the universities, and that is also where it needs to be stopped. Because as I point out in the video, white privilege is the imaginary belief that all your problems in life are not your own fault, nor are they curable by having you as an individual take some responsibility for your own life. And that's what all this boils down to, folks. You don't need a safe space to be granted to you by the nanny state. What you need is to stop playing the victim and to take some responsibility for your own life, for crying out loud. Now, having said all that, the New York Times can hire whoever they want to. That's their choice. So we shouldn't put out a call here to have them banned or censored, otherwise we're no better than they are. But in a free market, in a truly open society, what we can do is vote with our dollar and vote with our clicks by simply unsubscribing to the New York Times and by having nothing to do with any of their rhetoric anymore. If you have a problem with the mainstream media, folks, don't just hate on them, but rather do their job better than them so we can replace them. And if you don't have time for that, well, you can support the efforts of those of us who have made it our mission to counter the propaganda from the MSM, like those of us here at Press for Truth. We don't have any corporate sponsors or the kind of backing or funding that the mainstream media gets, but what we do have is the support of you, the viewers. So if you appreciate our efforts to counter this propaganda, please consider making a donation at pressfortruth.ca/donate or by joining as a PFT member or a PFT patron, and together we can continue to smash this pyramid of control and propaganda together, one brick at a time. So check the links in the description to find out how you can get involved, and don't forget to click on that like button and also share this video. We need your help on that front now more than ever. Thanks for watching, my friends. Subscribe to Press for Truth, kill your TV, and keep fighting the good fight. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. This is Dan Dix reporting for Press for Truth. We all want truth. The truth will set you free.